I've been chasing this crazy dream of becoming a professional golfer for almost 2 years now. And not once have I posted a video about my short game. So you guessed it, today we are talking about what I'm doing with my short game to go from 6 handicap to pro golfer. Today we're talking about 3 different chipping techniques that I'm learning and practicing and working on. And the last one I learned from watching Tiger Woods. I carry 4 wedges, but my preference is a 54 degree around the greens. So if you're the kind of guy that pulls out a 60 degree anytime you get close to the green, either look away or listen up. The main thing I've been learning on this journey to professional golf in regards to short game is that the lie determines the shot. You don't really have that much of a say. This shot is not meant for a 60 degree. I've got a downslope, tight lie, green running away from me. I just don't need a 60. And most of the time I don't, to be honest with you. Very rarely do I ever use my 58, which is my highest lofted club. Only if there's a massive mound in front of the green, or if for some reason I have to break glass in case of emergency and pull out of a flop shot. The low check and run with the 54 is the shot I prefer to play. Just something that skips once and releases out down towards the hole. The biggest struggle for me with this shot has been getting too much forward press and dragging the club through too much. You still want to release the club. For me, I would either get too handsy and just cock and drag, or kind of flip at it, and that's no good at all. So all of my practice has been centered around taking my hands out of it, just getting a nice body rotation here to control more consistent chips. So I'm just going to use my body to turn, pick a landing point, and let the club do the work. That was a little low in the face. I did not catch that well. I kind of held it off. If that's a 60 degree and I'm trying to flop shot, that's in the water right now. But because I chose a conservative option, a little bit of a mishit didn't kill me. The next shot that I've been working on is one that I tried to stay away from for a very, very long time. I absolutely did not want to be the guy that hits a bump and run. But then I tried it and I can't stop doing it. Now, if you are like me, you don't like putting from right here. Or maybe there's something in your way that you have to get this up and over. Maybe like this, there's a lot of poanum. This is where you break out the 9-iron and take a putting stroke. That's the key here. We are not trying to flop a 9-iron. Again, could I hit a 58 here? Yeah, I could. But what good would it do me? Almost none. Here, I'm just picking a line to start essentially a putt on, and then making a putt stroke. If these greens were faster, that would have got there. Line felt good. This takes a lot of the work out. I'm not making this kind of swing. You see how small that swing is? All I'm doing is finding and judging the distance, then making a putt stroke, and letting the ball trickle down towards the hole. None of those shots right there were perfect, but I gotta tap in on one of them. This prevents a mishit from ending your day. Maybe it's conservative, maybe it's safe, maybe it's scared. Call it whatever you want, it works. This last one is the one I learned by watching Tiger Woods. I never even considered intentionally towing a ball until I watched Tiger. What Tiger said was that when you tow it around the greens, it comes off softer, dead. And so I only pull this out in certain scenarios, like this right here. I have a massive downslope towards the hole, and if this green was running very fast, there'd be no way to stop this. So I'd want something that comes out really soft, really dead, and just kind of trundles its way down towards the hole. So I've got my 54 again. So what I'm gonna do is stand the shaft upright so that the heel is off the ground, close the face just a little bit, and then again try to make that putter swing. No wrist in this at all, just arms and shoulders. And what that's gonna do is allow the ball to ride up the face out on the toe of the club and come out nice and high and really dead, and just release down the slope. Let the slope do the work. This is not something you need your grooves on. It's not something that you gotta pull out a 58 and try to flop up in the air and just beat the slope that way. Let the slope work for you. Use the toe of the club.